Hi everybody, it's me Rachel, Tin Man Lover, and in this video I'm going to show you everything that I crocheted and mainly loom knitted in the month of January 2025. First off is the Storm Morning Blanket. I am a big Hunter Hayes fan. I love his music, and I've been wanting to make a Storm Morning flag blanket forever, and I finally did this year. I did finish it off. I did weave in the tail, but I can go back and add more yarn to it when I want to. So it's like 5 foot something, so that's good. So I want to add more yarn to it, I can. So then, as for the finished things I made on the loom knitting, I made a hat for myself, and I made 2 matching doll hats for my American Girl dolls. I have a tutorial on that. I also have a video of me making this hat as well, using some vintage yarn. Then I have my mom's hat, which I also did another build tutorial on, making her hat with the Lion Brand hat yarn. So I got 2 hats here. I also have another doll hat, but I'm also almost finished with my sister's hat, which I had to start over. It was going to be done yesterday, but I had to start over. I took it off the loom, and something weird happened. I made the hat way too big, so I had to go back and start all over. So, once this hat is done, it'll be done, fingers crossed, the end of January. And then for the other projects I have, I want to do a different project for February. I don't know, because I have some leftover yarn. The white yarn for this is Red Heart yarn, and I have some leftover yarn of that one with some random pink yarn I want to use. Then I have some leftover yarn from that hat in another project I did. I also did finish some projects I took off the loom from January. It was supposed to be a hat, but it turned into a headband. I'll show you. But I also finished the 2-year scarf I made. I finished that off, I think, at the beginning of January. I don't know. So I finished that off. I can show you that to you guys real quick. So it wasn't anything I started in January, but I can show you that real quick for you guys. Okay, so here's the headband thing that was supposed to be a hat, but I messed up somehow. I started this at around the end of December 2024, so I finished it just barely in the nick of time. It was supposed to be a hat to kind of match this scarf, which I started making in 2022 when the first Monster High live action movie came out. And I finally finished it because Mom was getting the Christmas decorations out. Like, hey, Mom found another bag of loom knitting stuff. Like, okay, cool, I can finish that scarf since the Monster High free movie never happened. Like, okay, I'll just finish off this scarf and just keep it for myself. So there's that. I finished that off, I think around the beginning of January, right, Mom?
Yeah.
And then I had some leftover yarn from the scarf, but I had another different color of eyelash yarn to make another hat, but I messed up and it kind of turned into a headband, so I went with it. Still gotta weave in the tail, but that's okay. But this is what I finished from last 2 years ago project, and this from December. So as far as everything I made 1, 2, 3, 4 hats, technically 5 hats, almost all of my sisters, and I think I'll have leftover yarn with this hat, I think, so I can maybe make another doll hat with the leftover yarn from my sister's hat. So that's another option. And then I want to make another doll hat with some leftover yarn from some yarn still. So this is what I made in January, guys. Thanks so much for watching. Bye.